At Littler, we thoroughly understand how issues of diversity and inclusion differ from equal employment opportunity laws. We get it. And while these two areas sometimes intersect, we fully appreciate the differences. And in addition to having subject matter experts in the diversity and inclusion field, because we are also attorneys, we have the ability to offer a suite of client services that is not only practical, but legally compliant. This is a critical balance that we at Littler bring to the table. We also recognize that when it comes to implementing a successful diversity and inclusion initiative, one size doesn't fit all. It can't fit all. So whether a client needs assistance with developing a diversity and inclusion strategy, or with the design and delivery of a culture scan, or with the development of an effective training program, we will not be offering canned content. We are going to work carefully with that client to ensure that the initiative we ultimately develop for them is responsive to their particular organizational needs and desired outcomes. What's more is that we have a designated team of seasoned attorney facilitators, content designers, and project managers within Littler's Learning Group. And the Learning Group is an invaluable resource in this area because we can spearhead diversity initiatives from the conceptualization and design phases all the way up to the delivery of first-rate, high-octane training programs. We truly have so much to offer our clients in the diversity and inclusion space.
Yeah, let's go with this guy.
I'm Barry Hartstein, and along with Grady Murdoch and Cindy M. Thomas, serve as co-chairs of Littler's EEO and diversity practice. I'm sometimes asked, what is it that sets apart our EEO and diversity practice from other firms? And I respond, it's because we're able to anticipate our clients' needs and as a result, represent them more effectively. How do we do it? It's really a combination of both talent and resources, particularly the use of technology that I haven't seen any firm use as effectively as Littler. Let me start with talent. With over 1,100 labor and employment attorneys, a client could identify virtually any type of EEO issue. And more than likely, I'm going to have a colleague with expertise in the area who can provide both prompt and practical advice. It could involve a sensitive transgender issue, the legality of a criminal background check policy, or even the sophisticated use of statistics in a broad-based EEOC investigation, just to give you a few illustrations. Next, turning to resources, let me use the example of the EEOC, which involves a substantial part of my practice. To help our clients in this area, we literally monitor every court filing, legal decision, or settlement involving the EEOC. And these types of resources have proved to be invaluable in representing our clients in this area. Our investment in technology also has been a real game changer for our clients, whether it involves our 50-state surveys or literally tracking every new employment law across the country. These types of resources truly help our clients stay ahead of the curve. And based on my experience, I've got to tell you, I haven't seen any firm that has the depth of resources and talent that we're able to deliver to our clients.
The practice group, through the leadership's aggregate 60 years worth of knowledge, as well as numerous members of our almost 1,100 or more than 1,100 member law firm, have engaged in virtually every sort of EEO issue imaginable. Therefore, we have not only gained the ability to act as mechanics, as it were, but act as thought leaders as to the issues which not only we face today, but which may be faced tomorrow. Particularly the EEO portion is a student of the EEOC and related agencies, and therefore that study, that intensive study, and the relationships that we have given us some insights as to the priorities of the agencies, which has in turn enabled us to better represent our clients. As is indicated by our EEOC annual report, we intensively study the EEOC and related agencies and all of their initiatives and action, as well as study the substantive areas of law in question. We have an intimate knowledge and long experience in knowing what the organizational structure of the EEOC and related agencies are and who populates them and what is important to them in terms of priorities and in terms of initiatives. We not only know what the guidance says, we know who wrote the guidance. We know what is important in terms of the dynamics of the individual offices as well as the Commission and other agencies in DC. And most importantly, we know where the lines of demarcation are between permitted action and desired action.